Hey guys, welcome back to Arcade Garage. Update time. I had a quick view of the last video that I made on this. What has happened because I didn't film after I did more stuff, but don't remember for anyone if I had all this stuff mounted, but oil filter relocation mounted, some lines mocked up, coils all mounted. Got it there. They are also wired and into the cabin. My headlights are also wired. So what I did, these, drilled a hole up here, and then it runs across all the way here. Drilled another hole there, it pops out, and it goes into the grommet. I made blocking plates and put grommets in. There's a blocking plate there, grommet in there. What else? Oh, yeah, coilovers are in all round. I got my proper rims on here. They got the big JR500s, the grippy boys. I don't know if the camera is going to show it, but it probably won't. But there is so much positive camber on these now. The grip is going to be awesome. And got my drag wing on, and I did a NASCAR style chop bumper, which is bloody awesome. I like the look of that. It's a bit different, but it's growing on me. The more I think this camera's got a bit of a weird view with super view mode on. But yeah, it's not too bad. I don't mind it. And then got a jacking point in here. So down there, oh, maybe I can show you. Made a jacking point to suit there. I've just got to cut a stud off there and re-weld it on because it's stripped. Just got to get a bash bar made. We'll come around here and hold this tight, or maybe I'll just cable tie that in. But I still want to make some bash bars. It'll just come out at least maybe along here as a sacrificial kind of thing. Ankle vest was done last time, I think. Oh, actually, maybe not. Everything's wired now. Everything completely. Relay fuse box is all there. Deutsch connector, it runs through there. The Deutsch connector here. Can't remember what that was for now. It's been too long. Now I apologise if I showed this last time. I just don't remember. But they come through here, and then the wiring just runs along there the whole way. Continues running all the way across here. And then I've just got Deutsch connectors here with the connection point. This will all be covered by the dash, which will sit here. And you can see all my wiring coming through. So this is my wiring for my coils. This is the wipers, and this is the headlights. I've got to put my pedals in, and then obviously clutch pedal. I got to change the brake pedal to a manual one. It's still auto from memory. And yeah, I'm going E-throttle on this time, so E-throttle in. Got some cool stuff for the engine bay that Dylan over at Sexy Fab made for me. And as soon as that comes, I can get the motor in the car, because there's a reason why I'm not putting a motor in just yet, which you'll see when all that stuff arrives. I don't think there's much else. There's a wiring there for passenger side coils and passenger side headlights. ECU mount, the bracket came there. I've got a few more things to mount in the engine bay, which I'll probably do later as well, but I'm going to get wiring. I'm going to mount all the relay boxes. I'm going to put all the relay boxes on Deutsch connectors so that I can just mount them and don't have to worry about wiring them and mounting them. That's what I didn't do on Ecotec. I wired them direct, and Deutsch connectors would have been much better. That way just mounted. I know what pin does what. They're just there. I can just make the sublooms to suit. Means I don't have to be under the dash doing connections. I can do them, pull the wiring out, do the connections, put them back in, make them all nice and neat. Power steering tank's going to be there. Clutch res will be here. I was going to mount it there, but I don't know if I'm going to like that. I'll see how it works out with the intercooler piping and everything. I've just stolen the bracket for this car because when I'm filming this, that video just went live, so it is Wednesday 12:30 or something, I think. So yeah, that's where I'm at with all this. It's starting to look really good. I've got myself some silver hardware, so all these gold bolts will be coming out. Silver will go in so it matches, because yeah, I'm not a big fan of the gold, especially when the car's silver. The silver car is growing on me. I think I still want to paint it the colour of the cage. I think that would look really good, but that's a later me problem. It's just that all the other Commodores that compete at the moment are silver. It's 2 silver utes. Tom's car, which you might have seen his new video with his HQ of BMW subframe swaps, that would be his new comp car, so I'm not including his VZ, which is white. But like, a silver looks good. Silver's not my thing, but it does look good. But just because every other car's silver, yeah, I don't know. Maybe once I put a livery on it, I don't know, I kind of like the clean look, but the livery also looks really good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still stoked about how all this looks though. This is all bloody good. But I've been talking for 6 minutes, so I need to get into doing some stuff. So hopefully the next part of this will be more updates, and maybe I'll film doing some stuff. Oh, quickly also, had to modify the driver's side manifold because it came down here and looped up to there, and right about here it was hitting the steering column. Doesn't on the factory setup, it didn't on this car, it missed by about 1 millimeter, but my rack was only moved 30 mil or 35 mil, whereas the new setup in this will be moved 50 mil. So with that extra 15 to 20 mil, it's definitely going to hit. So did that. This I think as well shortens this, so it should equal out between these two. So be curious if it changes the sound at all. It might give it a bit more, less rasp maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see what side that was coming from. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get on to doing stuff, so yeah. Righto, so midway through wiring a bunch of crap. Got the other one put away, but we've got a whole bunch of stuff wired in. Relay boxes are mounted in. Got started to wire some stuff and ran some stuff over there. This looks horrible at the moment. ECU's propped up there. That's gonna look sick being able to see that. But while I was doing that, this box rocked up. So like I said, I was waiting for some stuff from Sexy Fab. There it all is. So reverse plenum, which I've just got to drill in the back for what do you call it? Drill in the back for my IoT sensor. Then also he's made me a sump. Well, let's turn this around. He's made me a modified sump. So as you can see here, it is extended to fit some more literage, and I don't know how well you guys will be able to see, but it has been baffled. Let's get in there. It has been baffled as well, so I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, we'll see how the pickup fits around that. And then as I'm going drive-by-wire, he has also made me, sorry for these crappy angles, but you know, doing this live. There we go. He has made me a bit of a bolt onto the throttle, and then my drive-by-wire will bolt onto that. So this will end up sitting somewhere around there. But for now, I'm going to get all this stuff painted, because you guys know me, I like all my stuff painted black for the engine bay. So I'm going to do that, and then yeah, we'll see. Might do, I got a cool colour that I might do, I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to paint everything up, get it etch primed, painted, and then we'll come back once that's all done. Alright, so new sump's on, it's all painted. There she is. I've got everything unbolted off the front. This is why I did that, so that the motor and box can just slide straight in. Should get past this, if not I'll just go up a bit higher. That should be fine though. Be a good test for it though. But yeah, big thanks to Dylan from Sexy Fab for getting all this sorted for me. Just got to get a sump plug for it, which I forgot to order. Yeah, the sump plug there. I've got the intake out there when I'm painting and drying. Got the elbow here. I'll mock them on after. I won't be finished with them yet. Got a couple of things I need to do, but for now, let's get this in. I'll set the GoPro up and film it sliding in. And we'll roll, I might roll it onto the hoist first, get it up a bit, and then from there I can go up and put the tranny cross member on so that it's in properly. So yeah, let's get all that sorted. Alright, was that the smoothest? No. Last time I used multiple slings to get it out. This time I just had one. The angle was horrible. But got it in. Gonna get those nuts in from the bottom so it's locked in place. Then get the tranny bolted in, and then we can mock everything up and see where it's actually gonna sit. This GoPro's gonna die, I'm gonna put it on charge. So yeah, I'll get all that sorted and get it mocked up and then we'll come back. Alright, so everything is there. All the Sexy Fab stuff are bolted on the sump. Intake, throttle body section here. I had to swap the rocker covers over, that's why the breather's at the rear, just because I gave him the wrong measurements for this, it looks like. But I think I'm going to get that modified still and get this pushed out about 40 mil so that this here will sit kind of in line with this. It'll also be bumped up a bit because I'm getting a plenum spacer for it to sit in there. They're just on back order apparently, so should help clear everything. And I've just got the mount for the clutch res on this at the moment. I'm going to end up taking that off and just cable tie that back there. Get everything bolted on, new nice silver hardware rather than the gold stuff. Just looking at this, yeah, I reckon I'll probably change these to 45s, I think, because when that one comes across, yeah, I think 45 is what I'm going to need. I think what I'm going to do is I'll get the water lines made, see where they sit, get the crossover for the turbo manifold in to make sure none of that will get in the way, and then see where the rest of the lines will go. But that'll be next break. I fly to work tomorrow. It's Thursday night. I was sick, still am a bit sick, so I thought I'd make the most of it while I was still home, get as much done as I can. Bunch of wiring done, everything else, so yeah, we'll see where that all ends up, but I'm pretty happy with that. I think even aesthetically, I do want this kicked over to kind of at least fill the gap between this and this. And also obviously the cooler piping will kick this way, so the further out that way it is, the nicer that'll be. I did consider that coming on a 45, but I think I like it straight and then the piping kick and do a 45. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that so far. That's gonna do for that video. It's 2 videos in a week for you guys, and then when I'm back next, we'll tune this and see what that makes, and we'll continue on with this, try to get it as far as we can. Yeah, get the fuel lines finished up. I think that'll be it really. Fuel lines, water, 2 short lines for water, should have enough hose for that, so it should be right there. And then get the turbo back on. I'm gonna just get the dump back in. Eventually I want to go to 4-inch dump, and I'll do a 4-inch cat back and split into wide out and split into 2. But for now that would do. Yeah, I think for now that's where we're at really. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's coming together, it's looking good. I'm liking that I got nothing on the tubs. Kind of looks cool, nice and silver. See how long that lasts. But anyway, as per usual, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week for more updates.